Go. Good morning and welcome to episode 10 of In the Morning with Stephen Ferris. Hi, I'm Stephen Ferris, and this is my podcast called In the Morning, where I talk about the things that I do in the morning. And even though I adjusted this chair for some reason, now all of a sudden I look low again. Hang on a second. How's that? That's better. Well, I guess maybe now I'm cut off a little on the top, but anyway, I think it's better overall. I gotta get these eyebrows under control. I don't notice most of the time. And the hair is a little crazy today. Well, whatever. All right, well, today I took a little bit of a different route on my morning walk, but first I want to talk about the red Solo cup. I have not seen a red Solo cup in at least a week. Sorry, allergies are starting now too. I have to sneeze all the time. Anyway, yeah, so I didn't see a red Solo cup. And then I went for my walk, but I took a little bit of a different route because there were some really loud illegal fireworks that went off yesterday. And I got the direction that they came from on my security cameras, but I can't figure out exactly which street they were coming from. So I walked down a couple of streets looking for debris out in the street, but I didn't see any. So I don't know if people just did them from their backyard or what, but I could hear the launch sound on the camera footage, and also I could hear a car alarm going off on the camera footage. So it couldn't have been that far away, and like I said, it was really loud. Anyway, so then I didn't see. I did two streets that it could have been, and I didn't see anything. So then I just kept. Then I went on my normal route after that. There's also another Chevy Caprice. I keep talking about Chevy Caprices, but there's another Chevy Caprice, and I've known it was there, but it's on one of those two streets that I walked down. So I got a better look at it today, but it's a slightly older one than the gold one that I was talking about before, because it has the like fake fender skirt kind of thing, where the wheel tucks up behind the fender, and it has the mirrors mounted on the doors instead of, it's still mounted on the doors on the newer ones, but it's in the corner of the window. But yeah, so did that and then did the walk and thought more about pickup trucks. I guess there's some guy that's connected with my church, kind of. He doesn't go to church, but like his parents do, and they said he's going to be selling a truck, Toyota Tundra. I don't know, just always liked Fords, but then I was looking at, if I got a really old truck, like a 73 Ford, I really like the way those look on the outside, but I don't really like the dashboard design on those. Silly, I guess, but that's the part you're going to be looking at when you drive it, I like the older dashboard from 72 and before on the Fords, but the 73 and newer dashboard design, I think it's kind of ugly. So then I was looking at Chevys too. I have a Cadillac, so why would I be against a Chevy? They're both GM. And I thought, oh, that'd be cool to like go to the junkyard and get another Cadillac engine and put it in the Chevy. People have done that. So it can totally be done. And, a lot of the other parts on that are similar actually to the parts on my Cadillac. I don't know, might be cool. There's a few 2014 F-150s for sale at this place in Auburn I might go look at. I don't know. But then I'm like, how much do you really make as a handyman? Like that would be the whole point of it, is to work as a handyman. And I was looking, and they only make like 60,000 a year. And I don't know. Hey, it's better than nothing. I could survive, but I don't know. You know, because they say in Sacramento to live comfortably, you have to make 115,000 a year. Well, that's like half that. So I don't know. It's still better than nothing, but I don't know, man. Like, anyway, what else did I see on the walk? Anything interesting? Trying to think. I didn't really see anybody that I knew this morning. Oh yeah, the shopping cart still wasn't there. So yeah, it's kind of cool. Like we started with the red Solo cups and the Walmart shopping carts, and those are all gone. So, I mean, I did see red Solo cups on the walk. There's a lot of them all over the neighborhood, but in this particular part where it's been an ongoing problem, I haven't seen them. I'm sure they'll be back at some point. So anyway, then I got back, I ate breakfast. Before my walk, actually, I put my cat out in his pen that I built for him, which is a completely enclosed space. And there's some trees in there. Well, they're bushes now. They're privets. And they used to be trees when I bought the house. And then my dad and I cut them way down to about level with the fence. And so now they're just bushes. And he pees on them a lot. So thinking about cutting off some of the lower branches that are where he would like to pee, because it just stinks. I go in the backyard and just the whole, like, you know, if I get downwind of those branches on that bush, it just smells like cat pee. Better than, you know, smelling the cat box in the house and when they had the whole thing in the garage, but you know, better that it's outside, right? And then I had that roommate whose dog peed all over the house, and then, man. Anyway, yeah, so then I had some breakfast, and it's Friday, so I had some cereal. You know, I like having cereal for breakfast on Fridays. Might have some other stuff too. Put my pepper plants. So probably about 15 years ago, this lady who takes care of my dad's mom, or took care of my dad's mom, you know, my dad's mom passed away in 2013, 13 years ago now. So maybe it was even longer. Maybe it was 20 years ago that they gave us that plant. This lady that took care of my grandma, it was a chiltepin pepper plant. And chiltepin peppers, they're spicy. They grow in the wild in the Southwest and in Mexico. And the little tiny things, about that big. And, you know, they get red. You can eat them green too, I guess. Nice flavor to them. And so she gave us that plant. And the plant lived for a long time. I even had it at this house for a little while. And then I planted it outside because it had already survived a couple of winters outside in its pot. And I thought, oh, I'll plant it out here too. But then it lived a couple of years planted out there, and then finally called it quits. But I still had peppers that were descended from it that I saved in a little ramekin. And I've planted the seeds before and grown new plants, but it had been a few years since I did it. So I thought I would go big this year. And I took a bunch of the peppers and kind of like lightly crushed them to get the seeds out. and I used the paper towel method. So I took a paper towel and moistened it, and then spread out all the seeds on there, folded it, put it in a plastic bag, and then I put that in. I have this little closet with a Mac Mini and some backup hard drives and networking equipment, so it stays warm in there. It doesn't get hot, you know, but it stays warm. And I just put the peppers in the bag on top of the Mac Mini. It's one of the, you know, aluminum Mac Minis with the Intel chip in it. I think I only paid $150 for it. But anyway, works great for what I use it for in there. And then I have the seeds on there to keep warm. And they have been sprouting roots. I've been checking it. I just couldn't leave it alone. So I check it every day. And if I see a seed with a root sticking out, I grab it and plant it in something. And I've planted well over 100. I stopped counting at a certain point. There were a couple that got messed up, like one, the root broke off, so that's probably toast. And then another one, the root had turned brown, so it's probably the end of that one. But all the rest seem to be fine so far. And I counted 6 this morning that are actually sending up green shoots. So pretty exciting. If we can get over 100 of those, I might sell some at my spring fair at the church. Give some to friends or something, and then I'm going to try to plant a bunch of them in my backyard. Have a little Chiltepin pepper farm. So yeah, for the rest of the day, probably I'm going to work on this balance beam for my goddaughter, and probably some more job applications. I'm getting real nervous because unemployment's about to run out. And oh yeah, I also need to go down to the Department of Human Assistance and check out some stuff with my Covered California policy, because something got weird on there. And it's sort of so confusing, I don't know what to do. So I'll have to go down there at some point. Maybe I'll do that first. Okay. Well, if you happen to catch this episode, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Episode 10 on February 27th. And it's 11:27 a.m. Okay, signing off.